the 19th pick in the 1990 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Dee Brown from Jacksonville University.
Takes it on the way. Dee Brown, left-handed shot off the baseline. That time McDaniels was in JU with a chance to cut this lead, but there's South Alabama's defense underneath. A good pass to Dee Brown.
My name's Dee Brown, born and raised in Jacksonville, played at JU from 1986 to 1990. I grew up on the south side of Jacksonville, off Emerson Street near Pine Forest area. So I'm a south side kid, lived there my whole life. When I was here playing college basketball, JU basketball was the biggest sport. We played downtown, so we would get 10,000 people a game. So the city of Jacksonville always embraced JU basketball. I signed with FCCJ coming out of high school. I didn't sign with JU. During the summertime, I went to an all-star game. It was called the Sunshine State Game. And I went down there and broke the scoring record. I averaged 37 points a game over the weekend. So it was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got home Monday. I had 20 Division I offers Monday morning, 2 weeks before school started. And JU was one of them.
I want to see the big man ever dribble. Here's Dee Brown for three. Got it.
Obviously, to stay home to be able to play at JU was always my dream. I had a lot of offers to go to different schools, big Division I schools, but I always wanted to play at Jacksonville University.
Brown on the open court. The crowd gives chase to Dee Brown.
Averaged double figures my sophomore year, then my junior, senior year, averaged 20 points a game, both my junior, senior year, was junior of the year. Then started getting recognition around, breaking a lot of the records, the JU records.
Here's Brown on the move, rears up, jumpers in, got it, 20 points.
Next thing you know, you get a call and say, hey, you're invited to the draft, which kind of means you're a first round pick. So that was a part that you kind of knew, like, wow, this is really happening. Like, they invited me into New York to sit in the green room with Derek Coleman and Gary Payton and Dennis Scott and at that time Chris Jackson and Kendall Gill. Like, those guys went to all the big schools, and I'm sitting there with them from Jacksonville University.
The pride of Jacksonville. You played high school there, played college ball. Now you go to Boston. How's it feel to be a Celtic?
It feels great. It's a lot of legends, a lot of history back in Boston, so I feel very honored to be picked by the Celtics.
It was great just because I played 12 years in the NBA. It was, had some great moments. Obviously, my rookie year, being an all-rookie team, first team, winning the slam dunk contest my rookie year, playing with Larry Bird, McHale, Parrish, some great players, Dennis Johnson being around, Brett Auerbach. It's the Celtics, so anything I say about them is always going to be just, great, seeing all the banners and all the history and all the Hall of Famers that I got a chance to be around. In Boston for 8 years. I was a captain for 5 of those years after, Robert and Larry retired. Playing in Toronto for a couple years and being a mentor to Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, and then, my last 2 years playing back home in front of my family in Orlando. I was ready to get back to a pure part of sports, and that was college athletics.
I'd say I grew up in St. Johns County area, so a little bit outside of Jacksonville, but it's still called Jacksonville home. 4th, 5th grade, that was probably when I first started playing AAU with my AAU team, so that's probably when I started taking basketball pretty seriously, and that's like something I actually wanted to do. I always had an idea that I was like really good and I could play, but then when I moved back to Jacksonville, that's when everything started clicking for me. And then I kind of hit a growth spurt a little bit, and then I kind of just started getting more confident, and then obviously as you get recruited, your confidence keeps growing, you keep working, and then over time I was like, dang, I could really be good at this. I could really go far. Like, I could really go to school and play basketball.
And that's what happened. I did all my kids the same way. If you want to play, you play. But when you're serious about playing, we're going to be serious. We're going to get in the gym. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to progress. We're not going to skip steps.
I wasn't really knowledgeable about JU as a school until like I moved back to Jacksonville and they actually started recruiting me. That's when I started doing my research a little bit.
But his whole thing, I want to stay home, I want to be closer to my family, you know, I want my grandparents watch me play like they watch you played when you were in JU.
And Dee Brown's son, Anakin Brown, in the game, the freshman from Jacksonville, number 4.
First Dee Brown, a JU legend, a former Boston Celtic, among others.
Him, you know, obviously coming to my alma mater, and him wearing my number, which was obviously a no-brainer because and all our kids wear that. It's a family number.
We all know that carrying the number 4 is kind of carrying the whole family legacy around with us. So it's kind of more just representation of how you represent that number 4. To act like you're representing the whole Brown family, not just number 4, not just D, not just the number in the rafters, but like the whole entire family.
No, it's cool. It's legacy. You know, to me, legacy is not, you know, the things that you accomplish personally. It's how many people you impacted afterwards. You know, how I impacted my kids, his teammates, the students in JU, the people in Jacksonville. That's my legacy. And to see number 4 running around again in JU is great. But he has his own identity, and that's the thing. And I think the most important part is it's a family number.